Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because it is going to be the second episode in this series. I don't know what I'm going to call this series or like what I consider this series to be called, but basically today we're going to be talking about 6 products from Milk Makeup that I'm interested in, that I'm considering purchasing, that I want to know more about, that like are on my radar. But as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel at all, I am currently on a low buy for 2019. For all of 2019, my makeup collection is out of control. I'm putting myself through a makeup rehab, and I have a for myself I consider it to be a pretty strict budget from a month-to-month basis. So that means I have to put a lot of thought and consideration to the makeup that I'm actually bringing into my collection. So last month I talked to you guys about 9 products from e.l.f. Cosmetics that had really caught my attention or that I was considering. And this month, like I said, we're going to be talking about Milk Makeup, and every single month I want to talk to you guys just about, you know, a certain amount of products from a brand that have really caught my attention, so that you guys can leave me comments down below letting me know if you've tried the products, if you think that they're worth it, if you would buy, or if you think that I can skip over them. So if you guys are interested in seeing these 6 products from Milk Makeup that are currently tempting me, then just keep watching. Okay, so up first is the CUSH Fiber Brow Gel, and I feel like I've heard a lot of people compare this to the Glossier Fiber Brow Gel, which I also have not tried. Currently my favorite fiber brow gel is just the Essence one, which is like $2 or $3. So to spend $18 on a fiber brow gel really kind of not rubs me the wrong way, but just like makes me feel like I probably don't need to do that, because I think the Essence one is pretty good. But I also feel like I've heard a lot of people talk about the CUSH Fiber Brow Gel, and I do enjoy a good fiber brow gel, because for me personally, I typically just fill my brows in with a powder, but sometimes I like to add a little fiber just to make them look a little bit more bushy and a little bit even more full. So that is why this one currently has my attention. They only have 3 different shades, which is a little bit disappointing and makes me wonder if I would be able to even find a shade that I liked for my brows personally. But you guys will definitely have to let me know in the comment box below if you've tried this and if you think it's worth it, or if I just don't need it. Next up is one that I do see myself purchasing sometime this year, probably. This is the matte bronzer, their bronzer stick. For some reason, bronzer sticks just like super intrigue me. I recently purchased the Fenty Beauty matchstick last month. It was something that I decided to spend my budget on because I've heard so many people talk about the Fenty matchsticks and really enjoying them for contour. So I purchased mine for contour, and I was running low on my Hoola Quickie contour stick, which I use to contour my nose. So my Fenty matchstick is more of a contour stick, not a bronzer stick. So this really does intrigue me as far as like a cream bronzer option is concerned. Now, I'm not a huge cream product lover, so that's like the one thing that's like really drawing me back. However, last summer I really got into cream products in like June and July, so when the summer months roll around, I could see myself really being tempted by this. It is $24, so a little bit pricey, but when you compare it to other, other brands that are in Sephora, other bronzers in Sephora, like, it really is not that bad when you're considering the price. Plus you get a full ounce of product, which in my opinion is quite a bit, especially in stick form. I feel like this would last forever. So if you guys have tried the Milk Makeup bronzer stick, please let me know if it's worth it down below, because this is probably the one that is tempting me the most. Ooh, another one that's been tempting me since this release, because it's gotten so many good reviews, is the Blur and Set loose setting powder. Now I think I have like 11 powders slash setting powders in my collection. I think I only have like 3 or 4 actual loose powders, but most of them are pretty full. Like, I'm not anywhere close to even finishing them, so I really don't need another loose setting powder. Plus I don't powder or like set my face with a powder every single day because I am more dry skinned. So those have been the things that have really been holding me back from purchasing this product. It is $29, which I feel like, again, at like that Sephora range, like I don't feel like that's a horrible price for a setting powder. I just feel like it wouldn't get enough use out of my collection, at least right now, to make it worth it for me. But I've just heard such great things about it. You guys will have to let me know if you've tried this and if you've tried the Hourglass one and which one you think is better, because I do have the Hourglass Vanish powder and I really like that, so I probably don't need both of them. But let me know. Let me know if I need this one. Next up, this one had me just super intrigued, and is the CUSH Lip Balm. This retails for $16, and a part of my, intrigue by this is just the whole like CUSH kind of CBD sort of trend that I feel like is going around the makeup industry right now. I know Josie Maran just released some, I think it's called like the Dope oil, and it has like CBD in it. So I'm just like super intrigued by all of these like cannabis products that are coming out. I think it's so interesting to watch because it's not like a color trend necessarily. It's just an interesting trend. So I'm really interested in trying this out. They, I believe, only have one shade, which is Green Dragon, and it is a clear finish. I also do really love lip balms. I live in Minnesota, as I always remind you guys, and it is still freezing cold here in February, and my lips are dry as the Sahara Desert. So I'm all about a good lip balm, and while it is $16, I mean the fresh lip balms are like 26 bucks. So I do see myself purchasing this and trying this at some point. You guys will have to let me know again if you've tried this. And then kind of going off that, I'm also super interested in the CUSH Lip Glaze. They have, again, only one color. It's called Chronic, and it has a clear finish. This is $18. Again, just really interested in the overall CUSH trend. I'm wondering if it has a sort of scent, a sort of flavor to it, and I just kind of am interested in this. Now, this one has a really interesting, or it looks at least on the website like it has a really interesting sort of applicator, which also has me super intrigued. I'm all about a good glaze, all about a good lip gloss these days. So another reason why I'm super interested in this. This says it's hemp-derived cannabis sativa seed oil that hydrates and calms the skin. Alright guys, and then the last thing is just the Milk Makeup lip color. Now I need another lip product, like I need a hole in my head, and I know I just mentioned 3 to you guys. This, in my opinion, is their version of like a lipstick, even though it kind of looks more like a lip crayon. And I know that they were recently on sale, so I don't know if they're going to be discontinuing these or not, but I have heard, actually I've heard kind of like mixed feedback on these. They are $22, which is pretty expensive, but for some reason they're just like intriguing me and making me feel like I really do want to try them. So this is another one that is on my list. I should have picked it up when it was on sale, but my goal is to only bring in like maximum of 5 new lip products this entire year, so I wasn't quite ready to bring a new lip product in yet, because you never know what is going to be releasing. So after that, you guys, that is going to conclude the 6 items currently from Milk Makeup that are intriguing me, tempting me, making me want to buy them. Again, leave your comments below. Let me know what products from Milk or any other brand are interesting you, and if you have a brand request for next month's what products are tempting me video, then leave it for me down below in the comments. But other than that, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so before you go, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.